What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about how to do bedtime shooting. I am going to go over some tips and tricks for you guys on what to work on when you're doing bedtime shooting and what to concentrate on when you're doing bedtime shooting and how to actually count your bedtime shots properly so that you know you're improving. So first, let's get right into it. Let's get into our position here. So, okay. So you have your knees up, okay, in a bent position. You don't want your legs straight on the ground. You want your knees slightly up. You can't see that in this video, but I have my knees bent. I'm lying on my back. I have my knees bent. So you're going to set up the ball. Let's talk about the setup first. So when you're shooting every shot, you always want to set up the same. Everything has to be the same every time, and this translates to game shots. When you're in a game, you don't just shoot the ball randomly or whatever, awkwardly. You want to catch it and have your hands set up in the same place for every shot. So practice that when you're doing your bedtime shots. Always practice the same setup. Your guide hand is on the side of the ball and your shooting hand is on the belly of the ball. Actually, your shooting finger, which should be your index finger, you want that to be on the belly of the ball, not on the side when you're shooting. So as soon as you catch it, that's where you want your shooting finger to be. How can you tell that's the top of the ball? It's where the valve is. Okay, so you want your finger to be on the belly of the ball. Now, when you're shooting every shot, it does not need to be on the valve every time, but just needs to be in the middle. Okay. You always want your laces or your lines to go straight across, okay? This is horizontal, okay? This is vertical. We want them horizontal every time we shoot the shot. In games, a lot of times you'll receive the ball like that. As you get better, you'll be able to give it a quick spin and get your finger, your hands across the laces, okay? Across the lines. Now, you always want your wrists loaded, okay, for every shot before you go down and touch your knee or dip the ball and straight up. So straight down and straight up. You always want to have your wrists loaded. Okay, our hands are open, but not tense. Okay, we want to open them up, but when we're shooting the ball, we want to have them loose. Okay, so now we want to shoot straight up. Okay, we want our release to be straight up. So we bring in the ball down and up into our shot, which will be straight. Our follow through will be straight. And you want to concentrate on a spot on the ceiling and work on your skill to concentrate on your target. Your ceiling is probably white like mine, and I'm trying to focus on a spot on that white ceiling that I'm going to follow through my wrist straight to that spot. Okay, and that's going to teach me to constantly lock in on my target. Okay, now when you're shooting that ball, you're going to bring it down and bring it up, follow through and shoot. When you follow through, here's an important tip, and this is how you're going to count your bedtime shots. So we're going to do 30 with the right hand, then we're going to try to do 30 with the left hand. And what that will improve in games is your ability to shoot the ball, whether it be a layup, a floater, a runner, especially layups, with your left hand. By shooting shots, you're building your motor skills with your left hand and your ability to use your left hand. And it will translate into games, and it'll help you a tremendous amount. So we're going to shoot our shot, and what we want the ball to do is land right back into our hand. If the ball veers to the side, that means your shot wasn't straight. Okay, we want to work on shooting the ball straight. Okay, and straight is what we are going to count. We're going to count two things. We're going to count how many times we shot the ball, and then we're going to count how many times that ball went straight back to my hand. That was forward, so that doesn't count. That just counts as one. Now that came straight back to my hand, so that counts as one straight. Two shots, one straight. So 2, 1. That veered, so 3-1. That veered, 4-1. There we go. 5 shots, 2 straight. 6 shots, 3 straight. Okay, and you'll notice my guide hand, when I'm shooting, I want to practice releasing my guide hand from the ball. I don't want to shoot with both hands. I want to shoot with one hand, and I want to release my guide hand from the ball just as I'm about to shoot the ball. So that would be 7-3, I believe. 8-4. 9-5. 10-6. 11-7. 12-8. Concentrating. Oh, that veered too much. So 12-13-8. We're concentrating on our spot on the wall and we're shooting at our target. Perfect. 14-9. That veered. That wasn't straight. 15-9. 16-10. 17-11. Oh. 18-11. 19-12. Oh, that veered. 20-12. Always straightening the lines. Get your finger on the belly. Oh, that veered. 21-12. 22-13. 23-13. Good. 24-14. Ooh, that hit the roof. A little too high. We'll redo that one. 25-15. 26-16. Ooh, too hard. 26-16, a redo. Oh, 27-16. That veered. 28-16. 29-17. 30-17. So 17 shots were straight of 30. We're trying to get 100. 30 for 30. Okay, now we're going to repeat the same thing. Take your time. We're going to repeat the same thing with our left hand, building our left hand and arm strength and motor skills and ability to control and ability to use all the functions of our left or our weak hand. Okay, always, if you are naturally a left hand player, then your weak hand would be your right. So we'd be working on our weak hand as well. You want to work on both sides. So now we're going to do the same thing. Hand on the side, shooting finger on the belly, dip the ball, and snap it. One, notice how I have left strength, so the ball's not going high. It's not rotating as much, but that's 1 for 1. Oh, that veered. 2-1. 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. Oh. No, 3-2. No, that was 3-2, 4-2, 5-2. 6-2. 6-7-2. 8-3. 8-9-3. There we go. 9-10-4. Oh, that veered. 11-4. There we go. And what you'll start to learn as you're shooting the ball is that as you snap your wrist towards your target, your shots become straighter. And as you snap your wrist quickly, they become stronger and straighter. The, the quicker you do your dip into your alignment and then snap it, you start to get more control and strength out of your shot. It's like doing push-ups. When you're doing it faster, it doesn't give the ball time to veer left or right. I forget what number I'm at. So we'll say 14 for 5, 15 and 6. Nope. 16 and 6. 16, 17, 6. 18, 7. 19, 7. 28, 29, 21, 9, 22, 9, 23, 10, 24, 11, 25, 11, 26, 11, 27, 12, 28, 13, 29, 13, 30, 14. So that's how you do your bedtime shots, guys. And again, it's not about rushing through that portion of this week's workout. The most important thing you can do is learn how to shoot the ball straight and how to properly keep your arm straight through the shot, how to keep the ball straight when you're shooting, when you're bringing it down, dipping it to your leg, and then bring it through your shot, how to follow through straight and maybe with a little power with that wrist, how to follow your wrist through straight. All those things are important in shooting the ball straight in games. Okay, and this is a lifetime habit that this is why they call it bedtime shooting, because it's something you should do if you're a basketball player. It's like having a piano. If you're a piano player, play the piano every day. If you're a basketball player, shoot the ball every day. Oh, but I don't have a hoop. It's okay. You can learn how to shoot the ball straight by doing your bedtime shots, and it translates into more baskets in the games.